Smith the First, a good man in his time.
Phew!
And as you can see, his time was long ago. Things were rough at the dawn of history, and Henry was no exception. But something else was even tougher than Henry. That's right, weeds. Personal pride and the fact that he has to get home makes Henry do something about them. Or try to. Poor old Henry, low man on the totem pole of progress. Life wasn't much fun in your day, was it? Not nearly so much fun, for example, as it was later on, about the time the Hanging Gardens of Babylon were busy becoming one of the 7 wonders of the world. By now, civilization had progressed to where local bigwigs couldn't for the life of them see how things could possibly be any better. One local citizen, however, was rather sour on that idea. He was Henry Smith the 31st, chief hanging gardener. But the hanging gardens were no bed of roses for him. Ah, good old progress. But alas, no progress in the weed department. The yank 'em out and hope technique was the same as it was back in the caveman days. Then came the brave new world across the sea. Settlements marking monumental steps forward in man's development. Came, too, Henry the 91st, a man of pious temperament, slow to anger, and gentle as a dove. Those were the good old days. Gone, all gone. And we can't shed a single tear over their going, for life today is so much more pleasant, easier, happier. Today is modern, new, progressive. This is the gracious age, the age of pleasant, easily run homes, of push-button cooking, of automatic devices, one after another, to take the drudgery out of necessary chores. Yes, it's good to be alive today. Alive and relaxed in the sun, relaxed and playing in the sun, like this child of nature, Henry the 101st. He lives in a fortunate age indeed. The problems of yesterday are all behind him. Well, most of the problems.
I play golf on Saturday afternoons. This is Saturday afternoon. I play golf.
What about the lawn?
The lawn. The lawn we so proudly own, my pet, is spawn of the devil. It's a gigantic, inhuman plot against me and my good works. It is living, breathing proof that black magic stalks abroad today. To make myself perfectly clear, it kills me. I play golf! Hi, Mac.
Afternoon. Your ball.
Oh, thanks. A little off my game today.
You should try loosening your grip. It's very helpful sometimes.
Oh?
Like this.
Hey, hey, watch it.
Oh, Very sorry. Very, very sorry.
Hey, Mac, what is this stuff anyway?
Weed no more.
The question still stands. What is it?
It's a weed killer.
Oh, one of those things.
I wouldn't say exactly that.
Meaning what?
Meaning this. This particular preparation really works. See any weeds in my fairway?
Come to think of it, no, I haven't recently. You mean that this stuff... I mean, you don't have to pull weeds or poison the grass or that is, this weed, what do you call it? It's the whole works?
Weed no more. The whole works. Mr. Smith. Your ball.
Oh. Yeah, thanks.
Wasn't bad around today.
I didn't expect to break 100.
Keep trying. Thanks for the lift home. Come in a minute.
How do you do it? How in the world do you do it? My yard?
Oh, come on. Take a look.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. Did the whole job. Whole works.
Well, Mac was telling me about this weed no more. Just what does this stuff do? How does it work?
Well, it causes the weeds to commit suicide.
I see. Would you mind repeating that?
Well, this is not just another weed killer. It works where others fail. You see, industrial and university scientists worked out weed no more and developed it on the principle that it can be more effective to make a weed kill itself than to poison it. And when I say worked, I mean worked. From a theory to a proved, tested product was no overnight step. Years of research went into the job, hundreds on hundreds of experiments, large sums of money, and the result is literally a miracle of science. The lazy man's way of weeding. A surefire killer that works like magic, making weeds shrivel up and die. One that definitely does not kill or injure common lawn grasses. A sure-acting preparation that starts to work immediately on contact. One that means sure death to a list of weeds as long as your arm. And as I say, Weed No More does all this by literally forcing the weed to kill itself. Here's what happens. When the Weed No More spray comes in contact with the leaves of a weed, it is quickly absorbed. The leaves curl and twist as the spray affects the entire plant system. The roots are weakened, the leaves wither, and the color fades. Soil bacteria and fungus move in, and the roots begin to rot. Soon the weed is disintegrated, completely gone, root and all, leaving only a hole in the ground. Results begin to show within 24 hours. Within a week, brown or dark spots appear. And in another week or two, the weed is completely shriveled, died, and rotted away, gone for good. It can never reappear later. Weed No More is really magic, modern magic. It works on many weeds, not just a few. Broadleaf plantain, for example. The narrow-leaf plantain is affected in the same way over a like period of time. The reaction of ragweed is more emphatic and the result inevitable. And so on down the line. Black medic. Poison oak. Bindweed. Dock. Mustard. Thistle. And many, many others.
Sounds like you know a lot about it.
Well, I like to know what I'm getting for my money.
How do you mix it?
2 tablespoonfuls in a gallon of water.
Weed no more, my lady. Oh, weed no more for me.
Auction sale? Booby prize. Oh, I know. Volunteer fire department.
You, my pet, married a man of vast discernment, sound judgment, and rare acumen.
What does it mean this time?
No doubt you've heard of DDT, jet propulsion, the atom bomb. In short, the better-known wonders of the modern world.
No doubt.
I have here the prize of them all. Step up, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up. Don't be afraid. Presto.
Henry, not more hair tonic, and with a spray.
This, pet, is not hair tonic. It's Weed No More, designed especially to take the backbreak out of lawn care, sweeten the disposition, and strengthen the soul. It's also designed to save time. Leave us have at it, shall we?
Weed killer.
Huh?
That little bit for this big lawn?
That little bit for this big lawn. Just watch Patty. Only 2 tablespoons to each gallon of water.
No.
Yes, potent stuff. Highly concentrated. And $1 buys enough to treat the average lawn. Now, mix it well. And now, let us spray. Wherever the weeds are. If the whole lawn's weedy, spray it all. If there are only weedy patches, spray the patches. Logical, huh?
Breezy, Breezy, go back, Breezy.
Oh, let him come, let him come. This modern miracle, as the man called it, hurts only weeds. Absolutely harmless to animals, children, henpecked husbands, and beautiful wives.
Henry, what if it doesn't work?
Don't try to answer, Henry. You just go on spraying that lawn of yours. Let Weed No More do the rest. Weed No More won't fail you, any more than it failed on the immaculate turf of the famed Canterbury Golf Club in Cleveland, scene of 2 National Open golf tournaments. It will live up to your fondest expectations, just as it does for the owners of beautiful estates from coast to coast. It will do the job for you as thoroughly as it does for well-known educational centers where carefully maintained grounds add charm and loveliness to their campuses. As solid a job as it does for municipal governments who have found that clean, grassy parkways pay off in civic pride and reputation, not to mention motoring pleasure. And lovely, clean-turfed country areas like this add to man-made beauty, utility, and profit to nature's gifts. That's right. Just leave it to Weed No More from now on. That's all you have to do. Except, of course, wait a little while, but not for long. At the end of only 1 week, you'll see that weeds are really on their way out, and a lovely lawn is on its way in. End of week number 2, and things look even better. It won't be long now. End of the 3rd week. Complete success. And so, at long last, the happy ending comes to Henry Smith in his battle against weeds. For the first time since the dawn of history, he's completely the victor. Easily, effortlessly, economically. It took centuries, but he finally got there. For now, it's goodbye weeds.